I'm Landon Whaley. I'm here with Jackie Ann Patterson. Jackie, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
So this is round two for us. We've talked quite a bit already, but I want to dig in a little bit. You've been involved in markets personally for a couple of decades, professionally 12, 13 years. Rich history. What is a common misconception that you believe many investors have about markets, about trading, whatever it may be, that is holding them back from sort of reaching their full investor potential?
Okay, I can think of two.
Rock it. Let's do it.
So the very first one is that there's a method or a strategy that's going to be perfect.
The Holy Grail,
yeah,
right?
The Holy Grail.
Yes.
And that if only they can find it, and if only they can do it, and then when they try trading a strategy or no strategy at all and things go wrong,
right.
Oh, that must be broken. And in fact, any strategy is going to have losses. It's going to have times that
no question.
It looks pretty bleak. And
the only strategy that doesn't is Madoff, and we know where that landed him. So
right.
You're exactly
so
right. You're exactly right.
Really big downside for him.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, huge loss. So I think that's the first one, and then the other problem that I think people have is being overactive.
Okay, too much trading.
You have to do a lot of trading and a lot of analysis and time spent looking at the market.
Okay.
And that can give us as humans a feeling of confidence that I've looked at this, and so I for sure know I've read 5 websites on it.
Right.
But the more data we gather, it's still an uncertain situation. So more data isn't going to help that uncertainty at all. So you can pick a few items that really give you good information, stick with those, then go outside.
Love it. I personally believe, and you don't have to agree with me, I'm happy if you don't, that you've got to find a process that sort of resonates and aligns with who you are, right, with your personality. Do you agree with that? If so, you do? Okay. How does your own process sort of align with who Jackie is?
Well, I think a very fundamental thing for me is being unable or uninterested in buy and hold. My whole investment life has been a series of crises. There's been the Asian crisis, the tech wreck, the credit crisis, the double dip recession. So I've seen the markets going up and down.
Right.
And I know there are times that buy and hold pulls ahead, and
right.
That's great. And I have a friend who can invest at the top and stick to her guns and come out the other side.
Right.
And I am not that person.
Well, it's good that you know that about yourself,
It absolutely is. Yeah. So instead of getting into a panic of, is this going down, is this the worst, should I exit, and maybe delaying the decision until it's too late,
right.
For me to have a set strategy that says, here's how far it goes down and no more, that is exactly what I need to do and what will fit my mindset the best.
Okay. No, that's very well said. I think, let's not glaze over the fact that you said articulate a process.
Yeah.
You know before anything happens how you're going to react when it happens. And I think that's critical. Most people overlook that part of it. They spend so much time looking at the entry point or the whatever it is, they completely forget about the fact that you should know what you're going to do, whether things go well for you, the trade goes in your favor, or it goes against you. And you ought to know that before you've ever initiated the trade, right? That's what I think.
Exactly. Yeah, have that set up and not subject to your emotional...
our humanness, right? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What is the single, if you can boil it down, I'll give you 2 if you need it, piece of advice that you've either received, heard, or read in your times in markets that really have impacted positively how you approach markets and the consistency with which you're able to go after trades?
I think you said the exact word is consistency.
Okay.
Is continuing to apply the same strategy, do the same thing, get into a groove. And
right.
I used to believe that my strongest personality asset was intelligence. And it's not. It's the force of habit. That being able to...
Ritual. Yeah.
Set up a situation that I think is going to lead to good results, and then do that repeatedly, on schedule, consistently, and
would you add even when it's not going your way?
Yes.
Even more important to do it then, right? To just stick with, if you've proven that the process works in the past, right, through various market cycles, know it's going to go against you at some point for some stretch of time, as all things will, right? And stick with it through that.
Absolutely.
Is that fair? I don't want to put words in your mouth, but
That
I
is
feel like
true.
that's where
And
you were headed.
Even when it you don't feel like it. You have to have something that's going to carry. I have to have something to carry me through when I don't feel like doing it.
Right.
And that's what
You
it
get to
takes.
lean back on the process that you've proven and tested over time.
Yes.
That's terrific. All right. Last one.
Okay.
What is the one book of any genre that you think investors must read?
Oh boy, that is a hard question here. The one book.
I'm a generous guy. I'll give you two if you need to.
Okay. Well, I think that there are some good books. The title is kind of eluding me a little bit, and I'm not going to promote my own books here.
Oh, that's fine. No, that goes without saying that. Yeah.
But there is another person presenting at this conference, John Malden.
Okay.
And he writes some good stuff.
Okay.
And
So there's a recommendation for John.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So look at what he's written. I think on some of the debt super cycle. I read his
Yep.
weekly newsletter, not every week, but I do check in on that, and I think that is useful information to get the big picture of how the economy works and how we're doing currently.
Terrific. Great recommendation. All right. Tell the folks at home how they can get in touch with you or learn more about what you're doing and your approach to markets, if you don't mind, the most direct way.
Yeah, please visit my website at ownmountain.com. Look forward to hearing from you.
Great. Jackie, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.